This is Heat 1 of the men's Varsity 8. Lane 1, Williams. Lane 2, Boston College. Lane 3, Rhode Island. Lane 4, Connecticut. Lane 5, Umass-lowell. Again, top 2 crews to the grand final. 3rd and 4th place to the petites. 5th and 6th, or in this case 5th place only, to the 3rd level final. Breeze has freshened back up just a bit. Crews are being announced. And we have a start. As the crews come out into the sun from under the bridge, it looks like Boston College in lane 2 has had an exceptionally fine start. Williams right with them. URI may have actually in this next second, third 10 strokes, 20 strokes, eked out to a quick lead. They are significantly higher than the other 2 crews. At 300 meters, URI is still 38, 39 strokes a minute. Remains to be seen whether this will be their base pace or not. But coming into the Donahue Rowing Center, it is URI by about a seat and a half on Williams. Boston College 3 seats down to the pair. URI has finally settled here at the DRC, but they've worked their way out to about a 3 or 4 seat lead over Williams and Boston College. Connecticut's still in it. Umass-lowell down a half a length, and we'll turn it over to Tom.
And it's a Heat 1 of the men's Varsity 8s, 2 to qualify. And the leader, as they come by us, is URI. They are about a foot and a half ahead of Williams, but here comes Williams in lane 1. Both of those crews have got a little more boat speed than Boston College in lane 2. All 3 of those crews have a length now on lane 4, Connecticut. Connecticut has about 3/4 of a length over Umass-lowell in lane 5. It's a hot one out here, and they're all not saving much for the rest of the race. It's a very intense starting sequence that some of them seem to be sustaining a little bit longer than maybe either necessary or wise. Lots of high stroking. And it's still, Boston College is now lengthening out and starting to make their move, cutting back into the lead that URI had established as well. Williams is moving out to about a 3/4 length lead over both URI and Boston College. But not decisively moving yet, just moving steadily. But I guess that's one way to be decisive. Steady is a pretty good way to do it. They look nice. It's a good-looking crew, that Williams crew. But so here comes the Boston College crew with a lot of verve, a lot of vim and vigor. Here comes the Screaming Eagles. They're definitely established in second now. They've got 2 seats over URI. The Williams College coxswain appears to have some kind of a tripod behind her. She may be broadcasting back to their own network back in Williamstown. Who knows? Maybe it's just a GoPro tripod. But anyway, it's a great race that they're all involved in. And right now, Boston College is having the better of it over URI, but it's only about 2 seats. So URI is certainly within striking distance of making the finals if they make up that margin. Great conditions here in the third 500. Water's almost dead flat, just a little bit of a ripple. Umass-Lowell and Connecticut are having a good race in lanes 4 and 5. But right now, it looks like the Eagles of Boston College are having the better of it over URI. They've got themselves out to about 6 or 7 seats. And Williams, by the same token, has about 6 seats over Boston College. They try to get a rating on Boston College. They seem like they're really up there. I don't trust this stroke watch.
What does it say?
It says 32. They're certainly rolling 38, 39. As we come through the last 500, it's definitely Williams and Boston College. If they maintain this position, they will qualify for the final. Hot racing for 1,500. Looks like Williams and Boston College will have the better of it and get to race again in the afternoon final. Over to you at the...
So thank you, Tom. Williams and Boston College in that order in the first 2 places. Rhode Island hasn't gone away yet, but they're going to have to do something special here starting right now, or they'll be off to the petite finals. Williams looking very comfortable, very controlled, very powerful. Boston College a little higher, a little shorter, but still with reasonable boat speed. URI hanging in there, but they appear to be now half to 3/4 of a length behind the lead 2 crews. Connecticut looks like they've asserted themselves over Umass-Lowell and will be off to the petite finals if they can maintain their lead. So it is Williams, BC second, Rhode Island third, Connecticut fourth, and Umass-Lowell fifth as we come into the last 25 strokes. Williams putting on a little flurry here, testing out their wings perhaps. BC, about 3/4 of a length, maybe almost a length down on Williams. BC a length up now on URI as we come into the finish line zone. So it will be Williams by a length and a couple of seats on BC. BC by a length and a couple of seats on Rhode Island. Rhode Island by a couple of lengths of open water on Connecticut. And then another half a length of open water back to Umass-Lowell. So Williams and Boston College will progress to the grand final. URI Connecticut to the petite and Umass-Lowell to the third level.